DonWells is in jail.
Don was caught drinking and driving at the end of October last year, due to Don violating his probation from a charge of domestic violence and having a gun whilst drunk from October 2020. Don's sentence was made longer because of that. He was sentenced to 11 months and a number of days, and if Don completes an alcohol rehab program, he should be out in 6 months. Whilst I was thinking about Don's arrest yesterday, I did find myself thinking and wondering, what does this mean for Summer? What does it mean for Summer's investigation? Will Candus now speak out? I really wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot more of Candus here on YouTube, potentially in quite a few different creators' live chats, maybe begging for money, maybe just wanting company. I must say I am a lot more concerned about the investigation into Summer's disappearance than I am about Candus's welfare. I did have a very interesting comment from someone that had watched one of my recent videos, and they said surely if Don and Candus knew that there was a potential that Don was going down, surely they should have made provisions with money. Perhaps Don could have given Candus some savings, which could have tied her over. Because as far as I'm aware, Candus doesn't want to work. She even admitted on a live video on YouTube not that long ago that Don said she'd never have to work. But maybe Don only meant that if Candus was to be a stay-at-home mum. And now that Candus has no children at home or partner, i.e. Don, surely she's got time to get a job. It really wouldn't hurt Candus to go out and look for work. I'm pretty sure she could find a job. I even had another viewer of one of my videos suggest that she gets a job at the hippie house. I must say, when I read that particular comment, I really did think, great idea. Candus would love it there. I do wonder, now that Don is in jail, will Candus let her guard down? Perhaps with one of her YouTube friends, she might just let the truth slip out. I really hope that could be the case. But sadly, I'm not too sure that that's going to happen, because if Candus really does know what happened to Summer, she's remained very tight-lipped over the past nearly 8 months. Could it be that with Don away, Candus will be at play? And whilst Candus is at play, maybe getting drunk or on drugs, perhaps she'll let the truth come out. I'm probably being really crazy even thinking that it might happen, but I'm really hoping that it does. If not, perhaps Don will let out some truth bombs in jail. I do wonder if he's climbing the walls. I wonder how long before he'll be getting alcohol withdrawal symptoms. I'm not too sure what drugs he is or isn't on. I think he is more of a drinker than a drug taker, but he certainly admitted doing many drugs during his life. So either way, he's going to either be getting withdrawal symptoms from alcohol and or drugs, and if it's both, it isn't going to be pretty. I do wonder what Don must be thinking in his prison cell. Hopefully he's thinking about his missing daughter, or is he just thinking about himself and all the trouble he's now in? Is he missing Candus? I doubt it, but hopefully he is missing his missing daughter Summer and his 3 sons. The 3 sons, I fear, will never be given back to their parents. And as much as I say that I fear it, I don't really fear it, because perhaps it's best that they're never returned to Don and Candus. Personally, I don't think Candus on her own will ever be given the boys back. I don't think Candus will regain custody as a single parent with no job. I just can't see it happening. So perhaps for now it's best that Summer's brothers remain in care, where hopefully they're being loved and looked after. What I do now wonder is what will happen if Summer is found tomorrow, alive. Now, goodness me, it would be fantastic. It would be like a miracle if that happened. But what would Candus do? Would she be pleased? Would she really want her daughter back? And would the authorities actually let Candus have custody of Summer? I seriously doubt that. I don't think the investigation into Summer's disappearance will end because her dad is in jail. Perhaps the police are hoping that Don speaks out whilst he's away. Or perhaps they're also hoping, and I imagine they are, that Candus also speaks out whilst Don is not with her.
I do wonder what the next few weeks hold for Candus.
Clearly we all know what the next few weeks and months will bring for Don. Prison food, an orange jumpsuit, being in a cell, maybe by himself, being lonely, having a lot of thinking time, hopefully getting off drugs and alcohol, and maybe Don will have enough time to seriously think about whether or not he wants to tell the world what really happened to his daughter, Summer. So guys, please share your thoughts with me. Do you think Don being in jail will impede the investigation into Summer's disappearance? Do you think Candus will cope without Don? Or do you suspect, like me, that Candus will be partying hard now that Don got gone? It hasn't taken Candus long to hook up with BK, and it certainly didn't take Candus long to drop her Cash App in a live chat. I personally see it as begging, and I do think it's pretty wrong. I think Candus would be much better to go out and get a job. It'd make her feel good about herself, maybe give her some confidence, and she'd have her own money. And then if she does want to get away from Don and wants to leave him whilst he's in jail, she'd have her own money that she earned herself to get well away from Don.
Another channel has also reported that Candus was also seen begging for money on Facebook. I have to say I have not seen that myself. It is just something I've heard from another creator. If it is true, it appears that Candus's Cash App is being dropped in more than one place on the internet. I imagine she's rolling in it. I also heard today on YouTube that Candus is potentially planning on making a living from doing interviews about Summer. How weird, and what strange timing. Candus didn't want to do interviews with anyone, other than that first interview her and Don did together, and Candus's interviews with Chris McDonough. Until Candus started popping up on YouTube, we didn't hear from the woman for months. So how come now Candus wants to do interviews about her missing daughter? Oh yes, I think we all know. To make dollar. Duh. Not in my opinion, to find her missing daughter. How sad and how heartbreaking.
Well, I will look forward to reading your thoughts on this, guys, so please do pop your comments below and let me know what you think. Hopefully we won't see another 6 months of full-on drama whilst Don is in jail. But I suspect we will. I don't think the drama ends with Don going to jail. Perhaps the drama really has only just begun. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you're well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.